The reality is, sports would not be the way that it is today if it was not for the non-athletes and the people behind the scenes. If you have the opportunity to sit in a media room at a basketball game or stand on the sidelines at a football game, you will be able to see just how crucial these people and individuals really are. This community is a tight-knit community that is focused around passion and perseverance. It consists of journalists, publicists, writers, talk show hosts, photographers, everything in between, and many more. This is a very strong community, but there are a lot of internal conflicts and controversies, particularly centering around women in sports media, and particularly talking about the lack of opportunities and recognition that they receive. The limit of opportunities fosters a sense of competition between the individual women, and it also oversees this community that should be shown in sports. So now women are split between coming together as a community or being separated by competition. Now, historically, women's involvements in sports have always been years behind men. According to ResearchGate, the first female journalist, Margaret Ross, wrote in the 1920s, 70 years after the first male sports reporter, Henry Chadwick, began covering baseball. Later on, the Passage 9 in 1972 marked a significant milestone by banning sex discrimination, which obviously favored women. However, Dr. Morris, an author at GW Today and a professor at George Washington University, goes on to say that we have always cut girls out of the conversation, even at early ages. And then we go ahead and we joke about how they are not able to follow the game when they're older. So this analogy can kind of apply to everything in sports media field. Basically, we give women no opportunities, but we still expect them to perform to the same extent of their male counterparts. For instance, veteran NFL sports reporter Laura Ockman faced a lot of pushback early in her career. At her sports broadcasting class in college, her professor told her that even though he teaches 18,000 students, only 7 of them actually make it onto the air. Ockman challenged his response, and she said to him, "Oh, well, then consider me number 8. It took her until she was 40 to change her point of view. Instead of seeing other women in the sports media field as competition because of the lack of women in sports media field and opportunities, she actually wanted to help them. So she founded Galvanize, which is a program that helps and supports women in the sports media industry, provides them connections, it trains and mentors women as well. And she channeled this girl that was doubted years ago because she knew that the change could be started with her and could be started internally among women. She is a prime example of efforts created to make a collaborative environment. But there are still a lot of women that struggle to push past this instinct to compete amongst their female peers. According to DN Daily News, Emmy Award-winning sports reporter Betsy Ross highlights this divide, saying that she has to work a lot harder than her male counterparts to create that sense of credibility and respect in a male-dominated field. Her experience underscores the necessity for women to go above and beyond, often feeling the pressure to outperform other women in order to maintain their own positions. Furthermore, the women in sports media are marked by community and competition. While efforts like Ockman's Galvanize show that this intense community can be made possible, there are still limited opportunities and a lot of injustice in this field for women. Addressing these challenges requires the ability to create these equal opportunities and promote a culture of mutual support and collaboration. So in conclusion, the divide in women's sports media reflects broader societal issues and this ongoing struggle in equality. Women in this field must navigate the tension between between building a supportive community and competing for resources and recognition. Thank you.